understand where students are in a learning journey. Pre-assessment or diagnostic assessment gives us a chance to pause before we ever begin teaching and say, are there some students that already know some of these things? Are there some points where students are confused? It lets us understand where our students are at the starting block of the unit. That's very helpful because immediately we can begin to shift some of what we do to help students back up and relearn or to move ahead. But students are going to change if we teach well on a day-by-day basis. I need to see almost everything students do as a kind of ongoing or formative assessment. Here were our goals for today. Where are the students in regard to those goals? 3 days later, now we've been working on this other piece for a couple of days. Who's with me? Who's ahead? Who's behind? And the notion of continuous assessment is really not continuous assessment to fill the grade book. It's continuous assessment to help the teacher understand what's working and what's not, while it's not too late to make the adjustments that can help all students succeed.
I need to know which quiz you prepared for. All right, so I'm going to start, since the longest quiz is the mountainous quiz. If you prepared for the mountainous quiz, please raise your hand. All right, I'll bring it around to you. You can go ahead. I use a variety of formative assessments, entrance quizzes, exit cards, in-class discussions, performances on quizzes, writing samples. Today's entrance quiz is a quiz largely based on Hinduism and Buddhism. There were 3 entrance quizzes: straight-ahead quiz, an uphill quiz, and a mountainous quiz, differentiated for readiness. The straight-ahead quiz is a multiple-choice quiz based on terms related to Hinduism and Buddhism. It's largely a vocabulary quiz. The uphill quiz has that vocabulary component to it, but we're adding 2 critical thinking questions that kids prepared yesterday for today's class. These are kids who are advancing along in the writing process. The mountainous quiz, those students have demonstrated an understanding and knowledge of vocabulary on previous assessments. And so they're working on articulating the significance of some of those terms, some of those people, some of those events related to Hinduism and Buddhism.
High-quality curriculum should be a cornerstone of all classrooms.